This is how I round trip $2,000 day trading Euro USD. We're gonna be going over how did we round trip $2,000 and we ended up on a break even. Okay, let's get into it. So we had a weekly. Let's go do a top down answer to our trade ID that we had today, right? Weekly CRT to the upside, daily CRT to the upside, right? We have a daily 50% mark. We have a daily IRL to ERL, right? Daily time frame, daily range. The discount got hit, so we consider a daily range high, which is all over here. We as well is a 4 hour IRL to ERL, right? We went from this 4 hour IRL to ERL. Why do you not care about this candle? Because this candle has not closed yet, so there is not a ERL there yet, right? So go from 4 hour IRL to ERL. What else did we had here? We had a 4 hour range low guy soup, so we're going to the range high, which is all over here. And we're in Friday, so keep that in mind. So our take profit should be different, right? Depending on the time, right? Time of the week. And what else did we had here? We had a New York reversal profile too, quantity accumulation, volume manipulation, and dynamic expansion. We had a bearish order flow, so that's the only thing we had, right? We had a classic expansion week profile too, Monday low of the week, so we're looking for a continuation here. So now let's go over in a 15-minute time frame for doing our market profile that led us to taking this trade, right? So market reversal, retracement, expansion, reversal, tapping the key level. Then eventually this will be considered as another reversal, retracement, expansion, right? The 1 minute time frame, it did hit out take profit first, then it hit out stop loss. Let's go over how did I round trip 2,000. This I'm very happy, right? I don't care that I made money or I lost money, right? I'm happy that I followed every single rule, right? I'm satisfied because yesterday I broke a rule. Today I made sure my purchase between 6 a.m. till 10:30 a.m. That's all I cared about, right? All I care about was my rules. You trade, you round trip 2,000. Yes, you can see right here. Well, yeah, you take profit, but my take profit was not there. My take profit will just hide right over here, right? This right over here was my take profit. We're going to be going over how was that a wrong take profit? No, based on the time we took it, right? The time matters as well. As you guys know, time comes before price. So our original take profit should have been here, but I put it over here. I thought that NFP is going to go push up here, right? But you can see that a wick. So yeah. Now let's go over, why was our take profit bad, right? You can see in a 1 minute time frame, you can see the market first. It first wicked up first, then it came back down. But when you wicked up, hit our take profit, I broke even. I put my stop loss right over here. I only made out of $2,000. I only made $133, and the executions are in my Discord if you want to go check them out. Make sure you guys join the Discord as well, right? And this right here is considered to be a winning trade, right? It's not going to be a missed trade or a lost trade. This is going to be a winning trade / round trip trade. And you could probably wonder like, well, when it hit your take profit, why did not partial? The market moved too fast, right? So the only thing I had was just a break even spot. I couldn't even partial, right? I put my break even spot all over here because market was moving too fast, right? We pushed right back down a lot. So like, okay, this may just do a spike upside and the downside. So let me put my stop loss right over here. The market eventually just plummeted to the downside. It just made me only have a $133 gain instead of 2,000, right? It's fine, right? I'm not round chipping here. I'm not mad. I'm not emotional because no, when we lose, we don't feel nothing. When we win, we feel nothing. When I'm right, I feel nothing. When I'm wrong, I feel nothing. It's nothing personal. It's strictly business, right? I trust my edge in the long term. I accept the risks. That's all I care about, right? I accept loss of the part of the process and business expansion and many other things, right? I don't want to be ranting about that right now. So that's why. And now let's go over why our take profit should have been here and not over this high, right? It's simply because of time. We bought this at Friday. It's Friday, so from Thursday through Friday, your take profit should be different because market needs to close at a fair price. If we would have entered the trade on Monday, we've been chilling to hold the trade over here, right? And what would we have hold? Because yesterday we had another setup to the upside, right? This was today. Yesterday we had another setup on Thursday, right, to the upside. So on Thursday we took this trade specifically on Thursday, right? So take profit on Thursday would have been all the way till 50% mark. Why not high? As I said, it's Thursday through Friday. Market can't go up all the way here, right? So the 50% mark would have made sense of this daily CRT. Today, the 50% mark would have made sense. Daily CRT, you can see 50% mark reversed, right? And if we were to hold this trade, this trade right here was on Monday, by the way. Keep in mind, that's this trade right here is on Monday. So you would have still been a huge profit. You would have not worried about this, right? You would have not worried about this going back all the way down, right? Because now you're holding a long term because you took this trade on Monday. You took this trade on Thursday and Friday. So your take profit should definitely be different, right? Yes, it's not always going to go to the 50% mark. Sometimes it might just go to the high, right? In this case, it's Friday, it's Thursday, right? Market's not showing us very strong signs that he wants to go all over here. So take profit to the 50% mark would have made more sense. Then that's how we would have actually profited, actually made our $2,000, right? Instead of round tripping it, right? Instead of just going to the break even spot. It's a lesson. I'm gonna rewatch this video over and over until I get it right. Now, I didn't put this down as a rule. I gotta keep it in mind. But when I'm taking a trade on Thursday or Friday, I have to change my take profit to somewhere is realistic, that somewhere is near the market price, right? This right over here is relatively not going to get hit this week. Why? Market Thursday and Friday, market needs to close, right? Market needs to close at a fair price. So moves will happen, but not a major moves, right? And I'll give you guys another example right over here to the downside. If we go back in time here, right? This right over here, this was the previous week NFP, right? The previous NFP week, right? This right over here would have made sense because the 50% mark on this, there's a daily range here, right? There's a daily CRT range, right? In this case, the 50% mark already got tapped, so it would have made sense to go over here, right? Because it's Friday, right? And it's NFP. But this right over here would have not made sense, right? If we were to, you know, enter as long thinking the market over here is not, because the 50% mark has not even tapped yet, you guys know. But the daily CRT or any CRT, the 50% mark causes reversals because especially this is the hard time frame, this is the daily time frame, right? So you have a higher chance of causing reversal. That's why for CRT, I take profit one at the 50% mark. I take profit two is a CRT high, CRT low, right? I round tripped it. It's fine, right? With lessons is all I care about. I'm happy. I'm satisfied today. I focused on better good habits. I didn't, everything was aligned. So I took the trade and he actually profited, right? If I were to put my take profit here, I would have made profit, but I round trade, right? It's all fine, right? I'm still gonna count this as a winning trade. Was a 3.5 hour winning trade, right? It's fine. It's very cool, right? And I can show you guys an example how the market, if you were to enter during Thursday or Friday, your take profit should not be far away from you, right? Far away from the market price. So this is where you use price and time, right? Time, we took the trade on Thursday. A take profit would not be here, right? Why would it not be here? Because it's Thursday, right? So this is right, here's our range, right? As you can see, range low, range high, right? So 50% mark should be our take profit. Why? Reason one, that 50% mark did not get tapped yet. So that should be our take profit. But if he already gets tapped, we're good. We could go to the high. In this case, the 50% mark did not get tapped. Reason one. Reason two is Thursday and Friday. We want to have a realistic, really real close take profit. We don't want to be having a far away take profit that would not get hit during that Pacific week. If you were to enter this trade on Monday or Tuesday, you could hold it trade throughout the whole week, even the next week, because you took the trade on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, right? If you took it on Thursday and Friday, market needs to close at a fair price. You can see market needs to close, right? You can see market at a big range, right? That's a huge range, by the way. Keep in mind, that's a huge range. That's why I said that market needs to close at a fair price. So Thursday and Friday, where you take profit real close. But if the 50% mark of the range of daily CRT or weekly CRT, usually there's always CRT there, right? But when it gets tapped, just when the CRT high or CRT low gets tapped, just go for the when the 50% mark of the CRT gets tapped, just go for the high. But if it's not get tapped yet, just go for the 50% mark if it's on Thursday or Friday, right? And sometimes This is like a tricky type of way of doing it, but you know, once you're if you're very attitude type of people, you would understand what I mean. So if you're in Thursday and Friday and a daily 50% mark, sometimes there might not be no CRT, right? But you want to go for a really close take profit because it's Thursday and Friday, and market may not go all the way to your take profit during that Pacific week because market, as I said, needs to close in a fair price. Market needs to close in a fair price. You can see big range, right? So yeah, this is how round trip $2,000. This is how we can use even our. This is the winning trade, by the way. So this is how we could use a winning trade as an improvement. This is how we could use our break even trade as an improvement, right? Because I couldn't profit out of it because I put my take profit too wide. And if I was wondering like why didn't I partial, as I've already answered that question, it was hard for me because market in 1 minute market pushed up and down, right? So when I say, hey Siri, what's 5.5, what's 50% out of 5.56, right? And market, I had no time, so I had to go and break even first, right? And eventually right when I said that, market already hit my stop loss, right? So yeah, that is that. And yeah, that's how we could have maximize take profit just by using time and price. Price aspect would have been that 50%. In this case, we have a CRT here, right? So 50% mark has not been tapped. So we're going to 50% mark as our final take profit because it's Thursday, right? And time aspect would be Thursday and Friday. So Thursday and Friday, if there's a CRT and the 50% mark has not been tapped yet, go for the 50% mark as our final take profit. If it's already been tapped, just go for the higher or low. But you must be realistic, right? So yeah, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I see you guys on my Discord, and peace out.